we get great submissions all the time for Kid of the Week. Kid of the Week winners always get Apt gift cards. As our winner today will get an Apt gift card as well. And here's how this works, Jane. We just want to know good news about good kids.
Yeah, please tell me more.
And something small like, hey, this kid was struggling, was getting C's and D's. Now he's getting A's and B's, or she's getting A's and B's. That's a big deal, man. This is somebody who was afraid to try things, and then they went out for a team, and they got on the team. That's a big deal. You know, those type of things, little things. Mm-hmm. Or, and this has been the truth for all the years I've done Kid of the Week, and I've done it, 20, 25 years. Mm-hmm. There's tons of life-saving stories that come in. Mm. And at one point, there was a Kid of the Week that saved the life of a buddy of his who was choking on pizza crust. And this little guy gave his buddy the Heimlich and saved his life.
Because he knew what to do.
Yeah.
That's great.
And you know what the prize was that day? And I disconnected and gave him the prize? Pizza. The person I was working with at the time said, you're an idiot. Turns out they were right, as we established earlier this half hour.
They like pizza. It's okay.
But the Apt gift card is great, and you don't eat it. So tell me about today's Kid of the Week, because you know this kid.
I do know this kid. His name is Matthew Drew, and he is literally the mayor of my neighborhood. Matthew rides his bike. He always says hi. He welcomed us to the neighborhood when we moved in. But Matthew has been out there helping the neighbors shovel and clean and pick up loose leaves and whatever else you need to do. He's a hustler. He's out there helping because he wants to help and he can help. So I'm excited that our Kid of the Week this week is my neighbor, Matthew Drew. Hi, Matthew.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Hey, dude. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for having me on here.
Appreciate you coming on. You're 13, is that right?
Yes.
And you're a baseball player?
Yes.
What's your team? Your school team?
I actually play for an organization. It's the Kanjaloski Sparks.
Okay, what position?
I play third and I'm a pitcher.
Oh. Good range, good arm. Righty or lefty?
I am a righty.
I can't play third base and be a left-hander, Steve. Yeah, of course you are. And what's your best pitch? You got a fastball, you got a curve, you got a slider? What do you got?
I got to say probably a curveball.
Oh, well, that'll get you a long ways, my friend. That's very cool. So you take contributions of sorts from folks if they want to offer something, but then you turn it over to help raise money for your baseball team.
Yes, I do.
I think that's great.
So your baseball team, though, you're super passionate about your baseball team, which I think is great. And I love the idea that you're out there willing to help, and you're going to help people that need help for no pay, but if they give you something, you give it right back to the team because you want to support your team. Why is it important for you? The other day, you were out there shoveling, and one of our neighbors in his mid-80s was out there, and they only did half the driveway, and you ran over and you finished it for him because you can. And why is that important for you?
I honestly just believe that helping people for the good of it will always come back to you, and that even though my neighbor isn't giving me anything in return, it's always best to help him because he could be out there struggling, but instead I'm like a young kid and I could do it for myself, knowing that I'll be good.
And also the thank you, the appreciation, knowing you did a good thing, man, that's bigger than money.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, I also was touched by the part of the story that I heard about you, that you also go out of your way to help special needs kids.
Yes. I love helping them. They're always super, super amazing and nice to work with. I mean, they're the same as regular people, too. I mean, everybody has differences.
Yeah, and the thing is, and one of the things I'm encouraged about and optimistic about is your generation of kids growing up. You don't judge people like previous generations do. Everybody's got something, and why not help each other just be as good as we can be, right?
Of course, yeah.
And I love the fact that you said, of course.
Of course. Matthew, you're like the mayor of our street. When we first moved in, you're driving your bike up and down, waving hi. What was it about you're like the welcome committee? Was it just it's just part of who you are? You want to make sure everyone's happy?
I'm a super outgoing person, making sure that everybody's doing good. So I like checking up on people and being able to have people around me that support me and help me. So.
And are you married?
I'm not.
Okay. Girlfriend?
I do not have a girlfriend right now.
Well, you got a lot of time then to shovel.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
More shoveling.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will say this: he was shoveling all weekend because we had all the big, massive storms. Although I will say, Friday morning he was at school and I was out there shoveling. I'm like, "Where's Matthew today?" So thank you, Matthew. No, Matthew, give your school a shout out.
I go to Gower Middle School
Okay.
in Burr Ridge. So shout out to them. They're a really amazing school.
Favorite teacher?
I'm going to have to go with my ELA teacher, Mrs. Sim.
And that's teacher you're going to remember your whole life, which is cool. Great teacher to stick in your brain.
Yes.
We have a, pardon me, an apt gift card, which you can use for, earbuds or whatever you want to use it for.
Do you know what Apt is, Matthew?
No, I do not.
World's largest electronics and cool stuff store. And
wow.
Chicago legend. You can order anything off the website, but you probably ought to have your mom and dad drive you up there so you can poke around a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you, dude, for being a great example and a great kid. And for people who are out there, kids your age, 13 years old, younger, maybe a little older, what do you want to tell them to do? Get off the couch, right?
Definitely spend more time with your family and always supporting people around you and always setting good examples for other people and being a leader.
There you
Very
go.
good, Matthew. And I know
There you go.
we've made you late for school, so thank you for.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. When does school start? 10 minutes ago?
I start in 30 minutes.
Oh,
You have time to get there?
you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, because I could write you an email and send it to you. Well, let's be honest, that's not going to get done because you're much more responsible than I am.
And he has a trip. Are you going to Mexico to play baseball?
I'm going to Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Yeah.
But he's going to have Mexican food while he's there.
Yeah,
That's probably what confused you. Yeah. You're a good dude, man. We appreciate you being on.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on.
All right, hold the line so we can make sure you get your app gift card. In the meantime, you have a kid of the week you think we ought to know about, somebody you hope we know about, maybe somebody you just heard about, somebody you know in your own life. Send an email describing the situation and contact points that you have to Cochran Show at WLSAM.com. That's Cochran Show, one word, at WLSAM.com.